sort of personnel. And Kathy will talk about the much stronger regulatory enforcement system in the U.S. that deal with these kinds of schemes relative to what we have here in Canada.
Morris, won't be told, brokerage, you can't have a check under your name. It's just you just don't do it.
You don't get checks under your names. But what's funny, our firm changed
And people
names
are still doing it.
Well, my firm changed names about 12 years ago, and once a client sent a check to my name because she wasn't sure what our firm's name was. But if there's one thing good that comes out of a bear market, is that it exposes a lot of these. I mean, it's like when the tide rolls up, we see what's at the bottom, and if Peter's going to borrow from Paul to pay John, if Peter, Paul, John all want their money at the same time, that's when the cat's out of the bag, right?
Exactly.
I want to get to, Edward, what are some protective or preventive measures that investors can take to prevent themselves from being victimized by a Ponzi scheme?
Well, that's a good question, Jack. And there really are a number of strategies investors and the public can carry out to prevent this fraud. For example, if you're being offered above average or guaranteed high interest rates or returns, again, this should be a red flag. You should also be doing proper due diligence on the investment advisor and make sure that they have no criminal background and are properly registered with the appropriate regulatory and other governing bodies. This obviously can be done online, by phone, even in some cases by email. For example, the Canadian Securities Administrator, they have a searchable database of individuals and firms registered to sell securities. Many actual schemes, Ponzi schemes, have actually been uncovered over the last several years, particularly south of the border, where previously convicted fraudsters or securities violators were involved. A simple quick check of the various databases out there might have actually prevented reoccurrence.
And one quick thing here, it's